Ever wondered what makes TV so powerful in Jamaica? Time to find out. Welcome to Global TV Group 358, where television meets innovation. We're not just about shows, we're about shaping society. In Jamaica, TV keeps you informed, connects diverse voices, and supports democracy. Imagine a Jamaica where broadcasters unite, sharing data and collaborating globally. That's us, a unified voice in the TV industry. Did you know TV advertising is still king? It drives website traffic, boosts brand equity, and powers integrated campaigns. Even in an age of digital, TV stands strong, resilient in tough times. Our global TV deck is your treasure trove of insights and data. With charts, graphs, and success stories, it's your guide to impactful TV advertising. Curious to learn more? Visit our website and see how Global TV Group 358 keeps television at the heart of entertainment in Jamaica. Get ready to binge watch the future.
For me again, you can't for me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't for me again. Can't for me again. You can't for me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't for me again.
What fi money in no money, what fi at you in no at you. Go fi money, miss you in the your little rat you. Use the youth them on the waste and bust a man to statue. Say me like a catch you, but bigger than a figure you. Take the spit of money, girl, and say that it's not you. On the head, the man above him, look him, I got a bet too much. It in the kitchen, some fly by like a patu. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you.
It burn me
300% raise.
It burn me.
Garbage pile of it.
It burn me.
Give the teacher them raise.
It burn me.
I see corruption cease.
It burn me.
Mash down the people them house.
It burn me.
Every day appear arms out.
It burn me.
Appear money them a thief.
It burn me.
And them a sell out with each.
Can't for me again. You can't for me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't for me again. Can't for me again. You can't for me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't for me again.
Come me say big up all the charities and all of the givers. Some a go like say them powerful, me no mega bigger. The 100 the promises, none of them not deliver. Cut up the youth, they rap and they down in our river. Member bold money and they lie them tell. Corruption smell and they pocket them swell. When police don't a market like Satan out of hell, go mash up people start like thief when them sell.
It burn me.
On they treat the market man.
It burn me.
On them a treat the cat man.
It burn me.
On they treat the peanut man.
It burn me.
On them a treat the dirt man.
It burn me.
On them a treat the son man.
It burn me.
On them a treat policeman.
It burn me.
How them a treat soldier man.
It burn me.
How them a treat everyone.
Can't for me again. You can't for me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't for me again.
Stibby-dim day. We in Global TV say certain kind of friend we no keep. And some informer friend we love like. We in Global, bona fake friend and bona thief. We in Global, we not promote them, we not support them. Look at them on the cheek, come here represent for. We in Global TV, check it.
Good morning, and welcome to the Hair War. Thank you for joining us this morning on your station, the Global Television Group. Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Thank you for joining us, to my community of party and all my family members, platform moderators, membership holders, viewers, subscribers, commenters, and trolls. Good morning, and welcome Sharon Bernard, Marcia Thomas, Abina Sarkodi, Sunshine, Evan Bradford, Genevieve Lewis, good morning. Good morning, Christine Gilbert, Erica Blackstock, good morning and welcome. First time senior name, thank you for joining. Feline, good morning and welcome. It is the Hair War. Call Dana with a half-dry crocus bag. And call all the parents of Jamaica because I am becoming very fed up, Evan Bradford, and annoyed with Jamaican parent, Pauline Dixon. Because they don't show care and love on a broad scale, on a collective scale. We're not showing love and care for our youths. We're just not. We may just walk and talk for people here so we love and care about them. Dr. Bernard, good morning. First time seeing you. We walk and talk and act like we care about the younger generation. Can I inform you this morning? It's a lie. We do not. It's a propaganda. We're a dog-eat-dog, selfish society. It is the reason why we fall for everything and we don't stand up for nothing. Is the reason why we turn a blind eye to everything and go on like, oh, it's not on my doorstep. It has nothing at all to do. I want cuss, you see, but I'm going to keep it calm. But I'm fed up. Call Dottie here, Dana, because me hear Carlos over there with the academic talking, Dana here, and kept her. No, Dana had Dottie and Lacey and Jonjo. Stop pretty hit up, Carlos. Dana head Dottie, it Lacey, and it Jonjo. Remember the case from Kensington Primary in St. Catherine? And the same thing the people them did say about we Rasta picking them here. I can't Lacey and Jonjo come to school. So Dottie half-wet crocus bag Jonjo here, Dana, and Jamaican parents. I want to come about this morning. More so about us Jamaicans, whether we're a parent or not, us Jamaicans. Every day we get a, me not African, me not African, blah, blah, blah. On a make case and start claim African identity, On a make case and start back the Black Star Liner movement, because the tenement yard is coming to an expiration. With tenancy in Jamaica is coming to an end. I don't think me talk Spanish, but start claiming an African identity. Because the whole on a white, because the whole on a bleach out, because they want to have pretty hair like the white man is why we are going through this. Because up until now, today, Jamaica, we don't stand up and properly claim our African identity. Keith Matthews, how you do, bro? We want to be everything in Jamaica except for Africans, majority of us. We think to say if we got Africa, them are going to nyam we because them hungry. We need to hurry up and claim our identity because the crisis that we're in, with 2024, what we celebrate, how much years of independence, emancipation we celebrate when you're gone? 60 odd years, wasn't it? Remember, Bustamante back then, I use glass buckle cut off with here. Sharon Bernard. From Bustamante days, the Labour government regularly, Colin, harass us about our hair. This is nothing new when it comes to the suppression of the Jamaica Labour Party when it comes to do with our hair. But me fed up at Jamaica people. Jamaica people are going like say we know the palm plantation. When since we stop rebel palm plantation? Because it used to be a part of us. Christine Gilbert, Rosie D, Rosemary Samuels. Rebelling on the plantation used to be a part of us. Have we forgotten that we're still on the plantation? We're master gatekeepers, Uncle Tom's and Aunt Jemima's. Still a tell we how to act on the plantation. Civil disobedience, Jamaica. Civil disobedience. Civil disobedience, Jamaica. Civil disobedience. People of Jamaica, pull your children out of school until the hair debacle is solved. You're going to make a demand based on the court ruling regarding Kensington Primary, where the court accepted freedom of expression based on religion. Make a whole blood clot with on Rasta in Jamaica. Our religion. We cannot continue without learning how to fight this war tactically, Jamaica. Or we can pull our children out of school nationwide until the ministry put legal framework in place, barring administrators from open them dunce mouth. Come let me tell you, no dunce teachers at Jamaica, no dunce. No, we claim so no God. That's why me tell you, no say no, even though me spend years of my time at university, and everybody got university learn. Trust me. I went to people with university who have not read. But when you are given the exam paper, because sometimes you have been given the particular question, you can just read what covers the area of that particular question. But you haven't got a broader knowledge of the subject or of society because you just don't read. You only subject read because you want to pass that particular piece of paper. I've been to university with people who behave like that. Only pound a dunce teacher on a door learn nothing. You know why we children them grades are falling with university whores and dunce compare to when our pre-trained teachers who come out of high school and college with good grade came back into the system and become excellent teachers. The whole of that we've lost. Prostitutes and pimps who are going to university, learning bugger all there. Because if as black people, they learn anything at university, if they learn anything in society, wouldn't come out of university about for same one here, careless teachers. How did we get here? Well, the same dirty teacher them wear wig, the same dirty teacher them wear they perm them here and a stitching fast here if you look like white girl. I tell we pick them say, here have John Joe. I want to cuss this man in here say. Calm down, Wayne. Calm down. Raymond, how are you? Calm down, Wayne. Calm down. I know you want to cuss. Keep it together. Because this is a very serious issue. But then I know it's a very irritating prodding and poking issue. It's our hair. It's what God gave us. Una same parents are going to cuss this morning. Calm down. Una same parents is going to sit down and make transgenderism, and them and they, not he or she, taught to your children in school. Because they now with a half dry, dirty jonjo crocus bag, pan our head with found we know Dana at the same old dirty piece of crocus bag. Dana have pan our head. Have you seen Dana take off that piece of half dry crocus bag? Found we know Dana Dixon? Pull your children out of school until the Ministry of Education send a directive nationwide to all schools that under no circumstances you cannot bar any children from school. If that is done, there will be legal, whatever word, I don't even remember what we call the word, Can you imagine Jamaica, one of the staunch anti-colonial country who stood the fight for human rights, justice, and equality, is instituting this barbarous policy in our school. And Jamaicans, dirty DJ, down in your mama throat, not down in a fluid throat this morning. Dirty entertainers in Jamaica, push the gun at your mama Ace Temple and your mama Farid and take on a gun out of our face and come make the whole of we go pan Revolution Road. Come from under we mother and sister and make we go to road. Go fight the war against the colonial masters. Uno no see what come. Uno really don't see what come. Sherwin Ferguson, how you do? Uno really, Christine Gilbert, don't see what is coming. Because if you all see what is coming, then black your fan go in Palm Beach. Then black your fan accessing government service if you don't just like a church whore. You can't step in a government building if you're not just like a church whore. You can't go in a school if you're not just like how Master Pickney them used to stay before in a world after World War I and II. We are in a state in Jamaica where we are celebrating everything, but we have nothing. We are celebrating everything, but we can't show anything for what we're celebrating. One of us say we are idiot. Genevieve Lewis, how are you? One of us say we are fool. And of them don't cuss. And them suck me. One of them want me sit down with my bright self and talk about reparations for who? Talk about reparations for who? And I don't want to claim Africa. Until you don't claim Africa, Jamaica, you don't get no reparations. You know, white people descendants. White people look after and white people tell you how to hear, if you look on a bleach, if you look like them. So this is some Jamaica woman thought push backsy daisy in them lip and look like a hog where root through dirt to find the root of grass. Because Jamaican woman, black woman start getting mad. Why you no bathe? Why you no wear clean clothes? Why we bathe and wear clean clothes? Georgia Dennis. Why are we bathing and wearing clean clothes? Shouldn't we be walking around mad and scruffy and dirty and hungry? Isn't that our real experience? Or why don't we act as prisoners? Jamaica, you don't love your younger generation. Stop it. Stop walk and talk so we don't believe you. Not no go so. We have showed the world that we have no interest in the future. Our interest in the future is a hope in God. Hope without work is dead, you mother heifers. Hope and faith without work is dead. This Jamaica Labour Party, under the Andrew Holness regime, we have a constant, not a one-off, a constant attack on our identity. A constant attack on our identity. And Jamaicans just sit down and accept it. You don't value your children. You don't love your children. If you can sit down and see the school telling you how your children must express themselves, rather than the schools or education duty should be nurturing our children to express their real and true identity. That same institution is oppressing our children. And Jamaica people sit down comfortably like it's not a problem, Raymond G. Comfortably like it's not a problem. Comfortably like our children are not being oppressed. You hear what the youth said? He's fed up. Him give up. The youth, them look sad. Them look distraught. Them look confused. Vernon Adams. Now look at the security implications and the safeguarding issue. Safeguarding Jamaica. Which Ministry of Education is under a duty to safeguard our children once them step out of our house. Particularly Wayne Evans. Once them turn up and reach a school gate. Ministry of Education has a safeguarding duty to protect our children. Now, in a volatile Jamaica where violence crop up everywhere, a lot of our school children get caught up in certain behavior where we see stabs and murder in and around school premises. Ministry of Education. The lurking gangs within society recruiting young people, Ministry of Education. And the best we can do as safeguarding in a country is to turn our youths who are already facing a lot of the odds against them in society. We're saying to them, it is better that you stay out there where the gangs can recruit you rather than come to school with a hair or grooming practice that we don't agree with. What is wrong? All of him here did long down on his shoulder. All if it can't run him long down on his shoulder. What would be the problem What is wrong with our children here? Ladybug, why Jamaican parent? Why Jamaicans on a whole across the country is accepting this? We went all the way to court, all the way to the appeals court with Kensington Primary. The court ruled at the appeal court in our children's favor. Following that, favor sent not a directive, just probably advisory or communique to say our children shouldn't be barred for their hair or grooming. If the school administrators think they're a law unto themselves, then the Ministry of Education supersedes them with policies and guidelines and regulations. Thereby, following that court ruling regarding Kensington Primary, the Ministry of Education can publish what is called a statutory instrument. You don't have to go to Parliament to do that. Under our Constitution, or there would be some legislation within the Ministry of Education, but you can do that under the freedom of expression clause in our Constitution, where you have a secondary law making sure that this is the legal requirement. You cannot prohibit a child from entering school because of their hair, because them shoes or socks may not be of the particular required color. Denise Hilton, the Ministry of Education can do this, and that would bar any school administrator from carrying out that without legal consequences to the school or the school administrator. Marcia Esther. But they don't care. Them only care about suppressing way. Now look on these hungry teachers where them can't even survive on them salary. And our children them make them miserable now. I want to stand up against the government. I know we make them hungry. I know we make them broke. The all are we hungry and broke. All are we hungry and broke. So we don't have to take it out on our children. It's not them who prevent us from a caucus, a standing up together against the government so we can have better working condition and pay. We don't understand education on some modern teacher because discipline on the phone custodian went AWOL through the roof. Maybe if they are focused on education as opposed to back and forth with children them about them clothes and them hair, then maybe with children them wouldn't come out of school failing so much. Because some of you bitter teacher want to go to bed hungry and frustrated and have to get up, come to school hungry and frustrated because I have to borrow fear to come and work tomorrow morning, which is not a problem of our children. You don't build up on a preconceived problem in our head before we don't even reach a school. That's why when you don't reach a school, how people picnic look is a problem to you. Whereas I feel horribly because put children to higher grades what never teach them. and them never master what you were meant to teach them. That's why, Colleen Richards, oh no, don't teacher, sit down there, I pass out so much children, and I graduate so much children who can read and write, or who can barely make it through. Because we don't have a priority right. And the government make us angry. Just like how the government make the whole of we angry. It's not the children who make us angry. And the government anger the whole of we. So it means that the school for walk around and take you out on the children them. Jamaica people, stop the careless, lackluster behavior and stand up and defend on the children. If your children can't go to school with the here where God gave them with, pull them out of school until the government address the issue. How you going to have your freedom? This is what I don't understand with Jamaicans in particular. How you going to have your freedom when at no point you stand against any infringement of your freedom? I don't understand that mentality. I really don't. You see, because me dunce like the Labour right them. Because me dunce like the Labour right them, I struggle hard to understand certain things. But I don't see why Jamaicans just want to have them freedom, want to talk, say we're free with this. If we stop walk and boast on them something what we are both nice about Jamaica, you know, because we not even have reggae. We not even have reggae no more. We not even have good food anymore because we can't buy, we have to just name starch and blood. Me fed up, you know. Honestly, fed up of Jamaica people because we are destroy ourselves. We are our biggest problem. If you're looking for our problem, we are our biggest problem. And get back to the argument of reparations. Why? This is why I would never use my platform and my voice to speak about the word reparations. For what? What you want reparations to do? What do you want reparation to do? For do what? Figure who? For spend pan who? For what? Prospective Party Richards. For enrich the same thief them. We enrich themselves out of the little budget where we have for run. The little budget where we have to run the country a year time. Them can manage for thief so much out of it. And we for sit down and fight white people for white people, anything on a thief, go on with it. Global TV said, go on with one a thief. It don't make no sense. We ask to pay with compensation. So we're on a thief for somebody else can't thief if I'm sorry. I'm happy to live in the poverty, but me not fight for reparation for enriched politicians. I'm just not doing it. I'm just not doing it. Me not do it. We don't deserve reparation, not yet. We deserve it, but not yet. We're not ready for it. We're a hungry dog. We're a hungry dog as a people. You chose piece of meat. We left the piece of meat out there, so we war and tear up ourselves over the piece of meat. And then the few politicians, while majority of we war over the piece of meat, you have about 4 dogs, which are the politicians. With them, while we are war over the meat, them sit down and them devour the meat. Perspective power. Murder. We have trouble the government for perspective power. As a teacher, I don't even have my taxi fare to take me to work until the next payday. Hmm? These are what teachers to come together and focus on perspective power. Stand against the government, Marjorie, how are you? Stand up against the government. Force the government into what they want, working condition and better pay. And leave people picnic here alone. Jamrock, how are you? Leave people picnic here alone. We now focus on education because so much our children them are failing. We have graduate failures. If we were nurturing in a new era where learn and understand so much, if you all were nurturing what's inside our children, the best would come out of them. But when you suppress them based on them here, how much other things you think you are shut down in them? How much things you think you are shut down in them? You and them at odds. So when you teach them, it not going to make no sense to them. Because when I was going to, especially university, there was certain teacher was certain and we hate. Well, we don't even want to see face in a lecture room. Somehow we find everything figure out to do. Or we sit down in a lecture room and play upon with computer because we can go back, go read the lecture itself. So when we set up with children them like this, Star Girl, what we want to teach to them now get through because there isn't that communication and that rapport between you and them. It's a volatile situation in our schools. This is why you're not graduate failure. Can't you understand? That there isn't a community in the school. It's wanton volatility all around. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. Than facts after them do it. It's a long-standing practice. This is coming from the Bustamante era. But anytime Labour government in a power, suppression 2.0. Remember Bruce Golden? How much are we Bruce Golden massacre? How much the easy jerk, wagwan bro. How much are we Bruce Golden massacre? How much are we Bustamante massacre? How much are we Andrew Holness massacre? You never see one nurse tumble down a St. Mary where they just so. Anytime the Jamaica Labour Party in a power, they're blood drinkers. You've got to remember that the Jamaica Labour Party is an American CIA created in the interest of toppling social democracy in Jamaica. The Jamaica Labour Party was never created in our interests. Remember the food embargo and the sanctions that Siaga, when he was in opposition and want cripple Michael Manley government, Siaga and the Americans impose food embargo. Make sure, say, tissue what we never use, what village people never use them time there. If you buy a pound of flour, and you not buy a tissue, you not get the pound of flour. Or if you not buy a female sanitary pad, you not get the flour. That was done to us by the CIA and the Jamaica Labour Party. Them same one with gas even tied nursing home. Violet Watson, Miranda Raddock. And Jamaica people sit down and succumb to every piece of oppression. I don't have the understanding if that is so, but the Beach Act of 1956, if it was not incorporated in the Constitution would supersede it. Or if the Constitution didn't recognize and give life to the Beach Act, the Constitution, with freedom of expression, movement, assembly, and all of them things, supersedes Tony Tall, the 1950 Beach Act, because it would be in contention with our fundamental free rights and freedom. I forgot to talk to Isaac about that. I don't understand that part there. But Jamaica people, we can't just roll over for everything, so. We're supposed to invade these beaches and have party upon them and make way in the country and the police and soldier them go at loggerhead, and then we tell them, say, if all master and area master picnic them can enjoy, if we can enjoy it, all master now area master picnic them can't enjoy it neither. It's as simple as that. Why can't we, as the African descendants, start giving ultimatum in Jamaica? Why do we always have to follow rules? And not every law is good law. There are laws that are bad laws, Jamaica. And if any of you have been to law school, you will learn this. Not all laws are good laws. There are bad laws. And wherever we see bad law, we must always go on a campaign to have them repealed. Or if we cannot have them repealed, we deliberately break them. We deliberately break them if we cannot have them repealed from the law books. Ransford McLean. But we just turn over so. We just turn over every inch of our powers to these people who continue oppress us based on how God make we. And you say parents, I guarantee when I go sit down and make the school teach on the children say they don't have to be male or they don't have to be female. They can be both male and female if they choose, which is a non-binary, nothing at all. Or you can choose to be a fly on the wall. If you choose to identify as a cat, if you so do choose. Uno same Jamaican parents will not stand up to protect uno children identity. Uno go stand up and protect baptism and transgenderism in Jamaica. I not ask uno go do it because uno licky. Anything we want for uno, we can get it with a box food and $5,000. Uno licky. Wanga guts and wanga belly. And that you see a play out right pan with children them now. Because we wanga gut and we wanga belly. We don't want upset with politician them. We want to look decent. We want to look decent. Me telling you all the while, decent people are cowards. Anybody here walking, oh, I'm decent. No, you're a motherfucking coward. You're not decent. There's nothing goes to name decency. Because joke we hard enough, Debbie Jervis, Carlos Gray, Michael Nepper. You just have to joke we hard. You see, decency and moral, they're no different from a sponge ball. How far they bounce is how hard you throw them against the wall. Even Riley. Decency and moral is a misnomer or Mr. Norman, however way you want to call it. Because, Mr. Catherine, they are subjected to weight and pressure. Eh? Decency and morals are subjected to weight and pressure. Tap on me toe, me say, oops. Turn up on me foot, me say, you're on me blood clot toe. Decency and moral. They're subjected to weight and pressure. So when you hear somebody go on a talk, oh, I'm decent. Oh, it's because of my moral. No, it's because you're a lightweight, mental lightweight. You cannot think independent for yourself. You have to suppress your feeling in order to say to somebody, oh, I'm decent. I'm decent. Moral and decency. Cut it out. It don't go so. Nothing no go so, such as moral and decency. Just know, say, they're subjected to weight and pressure. If you deal with them mildly, them deal with you mildly. If you press them hard, them respond hard. I just saw it go. And if you stop walk and go on like we're decent and act like the real rebels that we are, we're not going to reach nowhere in a morality and decency. We're going to have to revel our way out of this thing. Because, say, them will point gun at us. I don't see any moral or decency at the end of the gun, do you? Those who are subjecting us to draconian rules and regulations, I don't see no moral decency. Because the same people them will tell us if it dress good, come in front of them. Nobody thief like them, oh. Nobody walk and rape people, children like them, oh. But they say, when we're coming in front of them, you must dress like a church prostitute. I say, I want to cuss this morning, but don't cuss, Wayne. Don't cuss. Because it's an emotional topic. It's also an important topic. And it's a topic where we not fit top until every Jamaican come on board. You see people out the road that attack you, pick the Jamaicans. Kenny, how you do? People out the road, all sorts of leeches and corrosives. Look upon Dana. From Dana come with her thinking dirty here. She not able to wash it. The whole half a dry crocus bag is accepted. The piece of horse or jackass or dead people here from China or India is accepted in the highest office in our Senate. Don't cuss, Wayne. Don't cuss. Don't cuss. Jackass here. Hostile. Dead woman from China. Dead woman from Pakistan and India. They're all in the highest office in our land. But what God gave us, something natural. Your antenna. Are you here? They make the antenna off, you know. Are you here? They make the antenna off to pick up the signals out there from the satellite in the cosmos. I wonder where you're here a pick up out there. I wonder what's the suppression about you're here. Some religious people remember the Samson and the Delilah's story. Now go get in a religion corner. No, it's not my cup of tea. I don't want to lose my upstairs upon you this morning. Shame on you, Jamaicans. Shame on you. Every day, we're free with this. No, stop it. Stop it. Until you get up and claim on an African identity, you're still slaves. Walk and talk so now slave. Stop walk and talk so now free. Stop it. It's embarrassing to hear when I walk and talk about we're free, we're this, we're that. Where? When? What did you ever do with it? You free. You're emancipated. You're independent. But somebody will tell you what to do with your hair. Even, when that person walk around and advertise and promote horse and jackass, cuss nowhere. Cuss. And react to Eve. This was one of the black youth. This was his argument as well. He was saying, look at how much children are on the school compound were bleach out. That young man was saying in one of his videos, look upon the amount of children on the school compound bleach out. But everybody knows that him love him pants a bit big and him here. That's what he has been prevented from accessing school, because I'm here mainly, but them have issue with him pants as well. He's saying, look how much children them have pan them bleach out themselves and them not have no problem with it. But them have problem with him here. So you see that the issue is whiteness. Because I don't regularly use the phrase racism. I tend to use the phrase whiteness. Because I think racism, whiteness is a much broader thing than racism. Trust me. Whiteness is a much broader thing, Richard Reed, than racism. there's a teacher who was was it St. Mary, who her throat was slashed in her house. Them say crime down. But judge for yourself, isn't it? Because we can barely go through a day. We can barely go through a day where we not walk in a blood and wash blood off our feet in a Jamaica. Judge for yourself if the crime figure is drastically down. No, not taking away anything from what happened here. This is quite a disastrous calamity where 3 children perished in a fire. I'm fed up of our politician though. Lisa Hanna, Andrew Holness, Matthew Samuda, the whole on. Love blood and gore. Love to run out on an emotional story. And that alone we want to recognize in our country when it's an overly driven emotional story, or pick up like when the other journalist was murdered, we never make it a point like how we make it with Barbara. There is, I want to get this from the British and the American army. If you notice, when the British and the American army go abroad, they'll murder scores of people. The minute a British or American soldier dies, it's a hullabaloo. It's a wahala across the airwaves. That says, a value is attached to the life of a British or American soldier, which is not attached to a soldier in the Middle East or a civilian in the Middle East. But our politicians globally and the Jamaican them adapt away. They have a sensationalism around a particular issue where all of them will say, oh, we have to jump out in this one. We have to make the public know that we're feeling how they're feeling. No, it's not feel how we feel. Not feel how we feel. Because we're protected from what we have to face every day. Are protected from what we have to face every day. Using our money to provide protection. So no, when we jump out on an issue like these, we don't believe. What we usually do is play the emotional card with us, Annie Jones, which most of us are fed up of now. I hope more people can get more fed up more soon. No, we don't want emotional games. We poor people, we always feel it for one another because always we in it with one another. Choose one run come. Have an agenda when run come. We are here because we are us. We not come because we look something from one another. We come because all of we go through the same hitchhike that with honor. Fed up. I am fed up. Serial truants. Now, is truancy a problem in our schools in Jamaica? Then, if there's no example in the highest office in our land, then, or what our schools are doing with children because of their hair, locking them out of school, having them turn up a school gate, them going back home or lurking around in the community, or lurks around Pan Road, till school over for meet up with them, friend them. Young people do these things, the older we do it too. We are introducing truancy. The school policy is saying to our children, I can just decide that your hair does not suit the school policy, and I can send you out there to play truant. Whether you want to do whatever you want to engage in whatever God-forsaken behavior out there. Even if you want to pick up a gun, they say. So if Parliament not turn up a school, I wonder what do you expect of our children? Serial truant collect 13.8 million in salary. So these are the people who collect the money. This year, 1 year, in my PNP, 13 million on PM for the year, and not once has he attended Parliament, Mount Golden. Not once. For 2024, not once. Andrew Holness, of the 37th sitting, he was present for 25. Now, with a prime minister, it can be a different thing because a prime minister have lots of different engagement in a day. Sometimes the prime minister have international engagements. Sorry, Gloria Morris. International engagement that the prime minister may not be able to be in Parliament when there is a sitting, or the prime minister regularly have many or other different engagement throughout the day. Then you have Mark Golden, who has been present for 32 of the 37. Not too bad. Because him have other engagement. There were a few times when he was also abroad as well. Anthony Hilton attended all 37 sitting for 2024. So that's the Anthony Hilton and Robert Miller. They are the star boy for the class because they have full attendance. Hey, shut up. Hey, we see dopey. Well, they say he was at 6 of the 37th sitting for 2024. I haven't seen Mike Henry in our Parliament for years. Simone Beckford, how are you? Well, Simone, when God has share up anything, you see, or when nature has share up anything, we get with equal share. So, if a storm, if an earthquake, if a fire, if a flood, if a sickness or death, we get with fair share. Lessonique read, don't go where they have something to talk to you about. We get with fair share. But when you look on the PSYOP side of things, and you look at the Simpsons and their prediction, this was one of the Simpsons' prediction also. So I don't know if the person who wrote the Simpsons is someone who has the ability to teleport to the other side and see the future, but there's something spooky about the Simpsons and big major event in the world. But Ladybug, for whatever it is, I have many different thinking of it, but I don't know. But it looks spooky when you look on it with the Simpsons context, or if you look on it from a natural context, is just gotta pour out them rat pan, them just like how we would buck up in an earthquake, hurricane, flood, and them something there. Lessonique Reed, you went to my community. Was it Thursday night? I may tell the people them, because you see, when you get over the bridge, I know you buck up on a lot of bad road in the Party Spice Grove community. Floyd Green constituency. Derek Sanks division. Someone who's been in politics, in representational politics, voted central and local government for 50 odd years. Floyd Green also attended that funeral the other Saturday evening. You see that piece of road, you see when you go over Black River Bridge, Lessony, because I followed that entire journey. When you went over the bridge, up until you get to that first roundabout, which we call Crane Roundabout, that whole strip of road was one of the best we have of what you drove on. From where Pickney, the piece of road, from you come over Bridgefoot to Crane, always good. Spice Grove, they historically, both parties, historically ignore Spice Grove. Historically, the roads in Spice Grove has been ignored. The road in the entire community. But sometimes when you see them mere drop like a mall and gas aisle, in other parts, them just blatantly ignore Spice Grove. Probably just one little patch within Spice Grove Road, one little clean patch, you have for drive pan. And if you notice throughout your whole journey, Lessonique, once you go over Black River Bridge, your speed cut until you get right to Miss Bodo Gate, because Jamaica, the state, I will road them. But the truth is, you see, when you turn in a Spice Grove Road, Lessonique, the road where you're turning on the road from the T junction will take you to Miss Bodo them. There's two houses on the right, one to your left when you're turning on the road. My mom house is to the right. You see that big puddle of water where you end up in when you turn, do the left turn in the road there. So, me band come see it. Me 50 December gone. Me band come see it. We walk in the to we knee and speaking it throughout we whole life. Nobody in my area can dispute that. And if me 50 and band come see it did a long time. But Floyd Green, I don't know what you're going to do to solve the problem of the road in your constituency, because you're going to need something for the people and vote for you. You can't just walk around Floyd Green and open bills at bar and think say it'll go carry you the entire journey. But hey, tell them we control the mosquito paradise of Jamaica. So when you hear the rest of Jamaica talk about mosquito, we name swampland, and we name wastewater, we name pothole pan road. So don't try the rest of Jamaica come run competition with we. We have crocodile, alligator, mosquito, crab, foreign bullfrog, Mongoose. So no, don't go run competition with we. We have one whole heap of something for chatter to a daytime. But what I'm trying to say here, this is the failure of both political parties in our country. This is the failure of us people refusing to hold politicians to account. This is the failure of us tribally and transactionally voting these people in power. Some of them 50 years, we've had them there with the same potholes. And then we've gone like we're going somewhere. I don't remember seeing Mike Henry for years, other than when Mike Henry did campaign on him veranda in a 2020 general election. I think the last time I see living Mike Henry when in the pan veranda a campaign. Tony talk. But then again, if we fool, why shouldn't they treat us like fool? Why shouldn't they treat us like fools? I mean, people treat you like how them perceive you, you know. And your perception, the perception of people of you comes from the way you present yourself, the way how you behave, the way you speak. Yes, big man, my big, good Prime Minister. One Prime Minister, one thiefing Dalwimple, one criminal Dalwimple, one lying Dalwimple. One man a day. I feel with mama, feel with criminal, feel with gangster, feel with have her hands in the cookie jar, MP. Jamaica want to hold them and ladder them this morning, you see. I want to hold them and ladder them this morning, Beverly morning. Dr. Davis, how much you attend? What your name? Davis or Phillips this year? Phillips, no. 3. We know you're in a best of health all the while. But you collect with money. Why you not retire, sir? Huh? You can't do the job. You cannot do the job. Give it up to somebody who have the tenacity to do so. But you can't sit down with the bed blocking run constituency found a bed like Mike Henry. And then Jamaica people want me to use my academic qualities, qualification, and media presence to discuss reparation. For do what? What do you think we will benefit out of reparations? We'll only have multi-trillionaire politicians. That's how we would end up without a reparation, you know. Multi-trillionaire politicians. Because them already thief them way to millions and billions, you know. They've already steal their way to millions and billions. Ask Stephen Andrew Holness. Look how, hey, wanna see how them thief? Andrew Holness can manage to make him son make work in Jamaica look shame. Make Jamaicans were till this a long time. Jamaicans were claim to say them got university. Go have all the academias and the high echelons job. And Andrew Holness son do better than we. We not shame. Ask yourself the question, Jamaica, if the whole are we not shame. See one lazy picnic sit down, get up over time bed and yarn, and somebody look after breakfast for him. Somebody probably pick out where and say where, and he might do better and we not shame. Anyway, me go on this morning before people business go. Send me go up to Marsley. Marsley is our Bellevue in South London here. One off, not just the only. Marsley is our South London Bellevue. So, me no want go end up at Bellevue today. Me no want go end up at Bellevue.
Against the will of God. And institutions on earth that fight against corruption deserve our full support. May God bless the Integrity Commission that leads the fight against corruption in the land. Because corruption is a scourge against the will of God. And institutions on earth that fight against corruption deserve our full support.
And your Holiness, you all right, my friend? You all right, Andrew? Andrew, would you make known to the Jamaican people if you share the sentiment of the opposition leader? I just thought we want to know the Prime Minister. No one know anything else. We don't want to know if you're a thief. We don't want to know if you're a liar. We know say you're a thief and liar, so that's why we're not asked for clarity on that. We just ask for clarity if you share the sentiments of Mark Golden that God should bless the Integrity Commission and all of us should protect the Integrity Commission. Simone, where is it again? That thing is called the monkeypox virus. You see, you have to keep on your eyes and ears because all sorts of things plucking up in China and all about. The MPV is making itself back and present. There's a new type of flu, respiratory this, respiratory that. We're going to have to keep on our eyes and ears open. The deep state, if they don't, hey, hallelujah this morning. If the deep state cannot make money from the military-industrial complex, thereby fighting wars when every American president come in, them have to find some war fight, because the military-industrial complex, it what really put the American economy in a spin. Or, like we saw in 2020, if them can't make it out of the military-industrial complex, then they turn to the big pharma society, which is another economic spin-off again, where you can sell a lot of your killing fields only by a different method. Hope I do not confuse you. Anyway, my people, thank you all very much for being here this morning on the Global Television Group. It's lovely to have your support as always. And let us continue to stand up. Let us continue to wage the rebellion against tyranny, because me, for once, I will not and cannot stop. I dedicate my life and time to fight against corruption, enslavement, and barbarity. All we need is love and freedom. Thanks for watching, and good morning, good afternoon from the Global Television Group.
If you don't like missing out on the latest shows but still enjoy classic hits, then Global TV Group 358 is your perfect match. Global TV Group 358 isn't just another channel, it's your
Read about
ultimate
the
TV
winter
experience.
judgment over
From
your
breaking
judgment
news
we
to
have to
binge-worthy
the
dramas
last
and
few years.
timeless classics,
That
we've got it
compared to
all.
those 4 or 5 years
Our
ago.
unique blend of original content
Judgment.
and global favorites means there's something for everyone. And guess what? With GTVG's seamless streaming, you can watch anywhere, anytime. Plus, our interactive features let you be part of the action. So, whether you're a seasoned binge watcher or a casual viewer, Global TV Group 358 is here to keep you entertained day and night. Don't just watch TV, experience it with Global TV Group 358. Subscribe now and never miss a moment.
Raymond G, morning everyone. Morning. Thank